I'm KRIS Master of Wine, and thanks for joining me again to chat about wine. In today's segment, I wanted to talk a little bit about storing and serving wine. The number one rule when you're looking for a place to keep your wines, keep it cool. And the second rule is to try and keep the temperature consistent. For that reason, unless you've got a small wine fridge, the kitchen is rarely the ideal place to keep your wine. It's a room that can get quite warm, and if you keep your wine near something like an oven or a fridge, it's a room that's going to see a lot of temperature fluctuation. So if you've got a basement or a cellar, that's usually the best place to keep your wines. And don't think about keeping them in the fridge long term, because that's going to get too cold. Your ideal temperature range for storing wines is something like 45 to 55 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, if you don't have a basement or a wine fridge, what's a wine lover to do? Well, search out a cool closet that's away from a heat source and keep your wine there. Now, you'll want to store most of your wines on their sides, unless they're closed with a screw cap, in which case you can keep them standing upright. Now, when it comes to serving your wine, what we found is that we tend to serve our whites too cold and our reds too warm. So for that reason, I recommend that you take your white wine out of the fridge 15 to 20 minutes before you're going to serve it, and put your red wine in the fridge 15 to 20 minutes before you're going to open it. In our next segment, we'll talk more about serving wine, discuss the different glasses you can use, and also what it means to decant a wine. Until then, cheers.